very aggressive. So having that on this road trip, I think, is a good thing for us. We just have to make sure we learn from it because obviously our execution was just not there tonight in the power play.
Their gap control all night and every seemed to be really good. Is that just Carolina hockey?
Yeah, they're a defensive team. That's how they're made. They're very structurally sound, and they do a good job at things. There's definitely ways to break it, and like I said, I think tonight there were a lot of good elements to our game in certain areas, and then there were a lot of moments that define kind of the bad too. But for us, again, I just go back to it just felt like there wasn't a lot of support all night in certain areas, and it definitely has to be a five-man unit when you're working against teams like this, when they try and clog up the neutral zone or clog up going into the zone. So I felt like that was kind of the overall. Yeah. Like I just said, I think there were times where we felt like we were on the upswing doing the right things, but then just a couple tough plays. I mean, myself just kind of high risk, high reward plays and end up in the back of the net. You can't let that define the game as an individual, but tonight those ones definitely cost us. And I still felt like there were certain elements to our game, whether it was, I think our forwards were going tonight in terms of just slashing hard and getting up the ice hard. I don't know if overall back end we just couldn't reward them for doing that. But yeah, we have to find ways to kind of stay connected as a group, and just felt like we kind of got away from our tendencies tonight a little bit.
Do you feel like that first kind of weird bounce put you guys behind the eight ball?
I mean, yeah, it's tough. I think we came out when we were ready to play. I don't think that one defined the game. I think if that went in and then we shut down a few other things, it would have been fine. But that one, having come out strong and then having that one in, yeah, it hurts. But at the same time, we knew we were still playing strong, so I don't think we were looking back on that one like, oh, whatever. I think there were a few other ones that could have been definitely taken away. But yeah.
I think it was the second period. You looked like you were laboring a bit, kind of a weird collision. What kind of happened there?
Yeah, when I went down, I just kind of twisted. I don't know if I clicked my heels or what, but I kind of just twisted my leg weird and just couldn't put much pressure on it for a second. So just had to make sure it was all right. And yeah, kind of a lucky one there. I haven't seen the replay yet, but just felt like it kind of got twisted.
There was a lot of extracurricular stuff in this one. Was that just a product of this team and the way they played with you guys, or was there like some real frustration by the end of this?
Yeah, I mean, they play a game where if you're not getting things done, you're going to get frustrated, and I think we talked a lot about that before, sticking together. And I think when things weren't going our way, you could tell some of the frustration was coming out, and that just shows we got a little bit ways to go still. No team right now is going to be perfect, and I think for us mentally, it starts with us from the leaders and just making sure that we send that message from the top down. And whether it was, I just don't think we did a good job of that tonight, and making sure that the boys knew that we were kind of all in that together. But yeah, definitely, like I said earlier, just a good learning one for us for sure.